There's nothing worse than waking up with amnesia, forgetting your whole life and yet somehow being perfectly comfortable with following the vague directions of some all-seeing stone. I could wait for Hello Games to develop the story behind the suit, but in the meantime I've come up with my own strange ideas behind the actual story of the character you play. So far, 3 races have been acknowledged: the Gax, the Viking, and of course the Korvax. I'm not counting Sentinels, don't even comment. But each seems to be well aware of the other's existence. I mean, routinely finding them stationed together leads you to believe that this is just everyday life for them in the universe. Based on the reaction you get from most of them, they're not at all even surprised or excited they interact with you. I mean, to us, an unknown, unclassified species. So this is either the best inside joke in the universe, or developers just haven't thought that far yet. But here's what I think. Our race, your race, is the last of 4 races to be awakened by Atlas, willed by forces of creation beyond our imagination, and a new age. This is the age we're living in now. And slowly, one by one, Atlas has awoken each race across the great expanse, each one preparing the way for the next, after sleeping beyond immeasurable time. It's still uncertain how long each race actually has slept, but we know why. The Sentinels. Originally created by the 3rd race, the Korvax, Sentinels rocketed across unknown space in an effort to classify all known life, in order to grow the database of the Central Knowledge Core, the heart of the Korvax system. Sentinels had been programmed, unfortunately, with 3 laws that govern their pushful existence, and conflicted with their orders of exploration: self-preservation, replication, conservation. From the moment Sentinels were created, the universe known no peace. One system at a time, Sentinels spread like an end-time locust plague, fueled only by the resources of countless conquered civilizations. Their numbers grew beyond imagination, and as they sought perfection, they classified any inhabitants a threat to the environment. Replication begun, followed closely by extinction. Knowing little could be done to stop the annihilation of all intelligent life in the universe, Atlas expended the final lessons left behind by its creator. A cascade of color traveled across space, preceded only by music likened to drums and heavy strings, and instantly transporting every last surviving member of each species into stasis. Over time and without purpose, the Sentinels began to shut down. Cut off from the central core, they became mindless drones. This brings us to our age, and the awakening of the 4th race, and the final war against the Sentinels.